The G7 summit released a leaders' communique on June 28th. The word China appears 14 times and contests condescendingly critical of China on matters concerning Hong Kong, Xinjiang, human rights, the East China Sea, the South China Sea, peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait, etc. What is China's comment?
上个月7国集团外长会
Last month, the G7 foreign ministers meeting issued a negative communique on China. China gave an explicit response to the communique right away. However, G7 ignored China's stern position and firm opposition, and once again issued a communique after the summit to play up the narrative of democracy versus authoritarianism, grossly interfere in China's domestic affairs, smear and attack China, and stoke confrontation. This fully shows that G7 has no intention to conduct dialogue and cooperation on the basis of equality and mutual respect. It is holding on to Cold War mentality and ideological bias and seeking bloc politics based on the interests of its exclusive clique. G7 members benefited the most from globalization. They should have resumed their special responsibilities in advancing globalization, promoting world economic growth, and addressing global financial and economic issues. However, at a time when the international community is at a critical stage of fighting COVID-19 and striving for economic recovery, G7, instead of committing themselves to solidarity and cooperation, is obsessed with creating division and confrontation. Those countries have no sense of responsibility or morality to speak of. I also want to point out that the combined population of G7 countries account for only 10% of the world's total. They cannot represent the whole world, and they cannot impose their own values and standards on the world as universal values and standards. G7 countries should resume their due responsibility, fulfill their due international obligations, uphold true multilateralism, stop seeking double or even multiple standards, stop stoking antagonism and division, stop smearing and attacking China, and stop interfering in China's internal affairs in any form.